Hello YouTubers, Charles here, continuing my Kerbal Space Program First Contract playthrough. And I'm just going to be checking some contracts here. I believe I checked them at the end. Yeah, I did check them at the end last time, Gene, but looks like we got maybe some more. Basically I'm looking for stuff with good science. And, you know, I'm going to pick up this rescue. May not get to rescue him in this episode, but always use some good money and a new crew member. Test the LV-1R liquid fuel engine in flight. Huh. That's a lot of science. I'm gonna take that. These are also some pretty good science. Both of these are a year. That one's pretty quick, but it's up high enough that the speed shouldn't matter. I'm gonna take these two as well. But I'm probably not gonna get to them now. Alright. I'm gonna hit close. And I'm going to build a ship. Now, I have to admit, I tested this ship beforehand. It's going to be a little heavier if I go with this one, but I think it'll still work out. Yeah, I'm going to be going for testing the Poodle engine and testing the Skipper engine. LV-1R. In flight over Kerbin. Yeah, I think I may be able to do that one as well here. Since that's this little small radial. I think I can get that done. So, the big thing we want to test is the Poodle and the Skipper engines. They should together give me a good bit of science. So I tested a ship to make sure I can get it done as, well, I won't say as cheaply as possible, but relatively cheaply. We're going to use a probe body. These probes are really light. We're going to put a parachute on it. And unfortunately, though, we're just going to have this Poodle engine coming back with us. So there won't be too much to recover. But, it should be... well, it's better than nothing. I have a... Oh, decoupler in orbit. The big decoupler. Thought I tested that one already. Maybe it's a different orbit this time. Okay. So we got our probe here. And, well, and our Poodle engine. that we need to be going relatively fast, relatively low. How are we going to get there? Well, we are going to use the Poodle engine to get that speed. Now this, right now it's the highest thrust engine I have at 650. It's pretty costly though. But that should get us to the speed we need. The thing is, we can't activate this thing until we're at 6,600 meters. Where are those? What altitude do we need to activate those things at? A little higher. So I'm going to stick 2 of these on so as not to throw us off balance. But I'm going to put them in their own stage afterwards. Poodle. Alright, well, the skipper, we don't care about the speed. It has to be above 100, which you're basically going to be above 100 after you're over 5,000. The Poodle engine, we need to be over 410. These need to be over 180. Well, we'll be, once we kick this on, we'll be on our way to over 410. So as long as we activate these before 480, we'll be good. And we have to be above 8,100. And at least in my test ship, we were closer to 10,000 when we were over 410 to activate the Poodle, at which point we dropped this away. So we just have to activate these before that. So I don't think that's a problem. The one problem is we need the parachute in a separate stage. Okay, we need to get the skipper, though, up to 6,600 meters. And the way I found, or a way I found to do that, was to use these new super heavy boosters. And just one pair of them seemed to be enough to get us to the altitude we needed at the speed we needed. It got us over 6,600 and over 100 meters per second at that altitude. Actually, we were over 200. So it would be good to fire these and also then fire those. You know, I'm thinking here, I don't even need these decouplers. That will save some weight. Can we just... What's cheaper? 700 and mass 0.05. It's cheap. I'm gonna stick a pair of these on. Let's see, they're cheaper and they weigh less, which are wins in my book. I don't really need the decoupling action though, and do want to put them on the sides. The only other thing I did was zoom in. No. There. Okay. I want a strut. Just to stabilize this thing. It's not the straightest strut. It'll do, I think. Because of their thrust, they tend to pivot around here. So you need another point to anchor them. And I think this is the ship that will do it. I just need to fix the staging a bit. I'm not sure why those are separate. Basically, I don't think I'm ever going to stage these directly. Not that it's trickery or anything, but I'm going to set up an action group. Basically, for launch, fire these. We go up to 6,600. Fire this. We get to 8,000. Fire those. So that's spacebar, spacebar, spacebar so far. When we get over 410, we then want to fire the Poodle engine, but we don't want this crashing into us. So what we do at that point is I'm going to set up custom action group 1 where we will decouple these, shut down the skipper engine, shut down the LVR1 engines, and then decouple this decoupler, and then you know what, I'm not going to activate the Poodle engine. I'm going to use spacebar for that, and because I know spacebar will activate the contract. Not sure if doing an action group will. So maybe I'll give myself a little extra speed up to 430. I should have that plenty. So I will call this, I believe we're up to mission 12. And I don't see what the rewards will be for here, but that should give us pretty good science and allow us to unlock a little bit more. So save. Let's try this out. Alright, gonna throttle up, turn on SAS, and watch the contracts. And away we go in 3, 2, 1. ELV1 is the next one up, basically 8100. There we go. Don't want to lose that. Basically, we're just trying to get to 6,000. Then we fire off the next stage. Speed is good. 6,600. Halfway there. Solid is a little less than halfway, but we'll lighten up and we're going quicker now, so. Okay. Real soon now. 6,600. Fire. 8,100 is our next target. Fire. Poodle. I think we got it all. Okay, we got all 3 contracts that we were going for. That's coming up pretty good. Actually, I did not use the, and that is flying right past us. Did not use the action group that I set up. I was just in the heat of the moment. It was happening pretty quick. We are still going up. That is still going up. We are near our apoapsis. Oh, that is going way, way high. That is going... Oh, orbital height at least. Looks like we're about to come down. And yeah, sorry this is dark. Try to position this. See what our apoapsis is, and then I'll fast forward on the way down. Oh, there we go. It's like almost 49,300. Time warping. I'm going to turn off SAS. So we are nearly out of power. Not fast enough. Oh, here we are. Little atmospheric effects. And let's pop a parachute. We'll have a nice recovery here. Yeah, last time I said we'd start planning on going to the moon, but probably one or two more parts that we should unlock first. So I think I'm going to maybe plan a rescue mission. And maybe something extra. Alright, fast forward a little bit here. It's gonna be a little hard. We blew up the engine. Well, let's recover. No signs for the ship. A little bit of funds for the parts. No crew. The big payout here, though, is we got 41 science for the Poodle engine test. We got 60 science for the LV-1R test. And we got 41 science for the Skipper liquid engine test. And that's probably enough money, or almost enough money, just on that test alone to cover the cost of the ship. So now we have 207 science. We can go over to the R&D group and probably unlock 2 of these. Fuel system, having fuel lines would make will allow us to do asparagus staging, which would definitely make lifting off easier. Having the decoupler would be nice, but some more science. At least the thermometer. I don't think I'm going to take the processing lab to the moon on my first trip, but at least having a thermometer would be useful. So I'm going to take that, and hopefully maybe we can get another 30 or so science. And be able to unlock this. Real quick. Check. Basic jet engine. That's 34 science. Stop tempting me with all this good science. I can't just pass this one up at all. Hydraulic manifold on a sub-orbital. I mean, so many sciences and contracts. 3, 4, 2, 6, 6. Nothing. All right. Thank you, Gene. Actually, step out of here for a second. Seefrey, where are you? You are in a 102 basically circular orbit. Great. Let's rescue him. New ship. I'm gonna make it somewhat similar to what we had last time, with 3 pods, just because that's the easiest thing to do right now. Actually, nope. Let's make sure all the pod doors are accessible. That looks pretty good. Well, we're gonna need some fuel. And this engine, it's 390 in the vacuum. It's pretty efficient. LV 909. What else we got? Hydraulic manifolds. I'm going to put 2 on. We need to test these. Why aren't you going on? Come on. Okay, there we go. Parachutes. Actually, we're not going to have a parachutes. We're going to have 3 of them. I'm not going to take batteries because we will have enough batteries in those pods, but I will attach solar panels. And I will attach four thermometers. They're expensive, but I'm hoping the science will be worth it. Alright, so these hydraulic manifolds, once I start heading back is when I'll test them, because they need to be in a sub-orbital, so we'll be orbiting as we burn to slow down. We'll then fire these when we're at the right altitude. Hydrolic Detachment Manifold. Yeah, we'll be at 100 when we drop down to 90 or so, 85. Rescue. Test these. Wonder if I can get the big decoupler tested as well. If I have a half tank here, and this is that engine, if we can get this into orbit, or at least is this the upper stage, we can then test that. That means this has to get into orbit. Down here. Yeah, I know these aren't matching up well, but now this may be overkill. But I'm hoping this will get us most of the way up with some assistance. And that assistance is going to be in the form of those large boosters. Come on. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to start the large boosters and this engine at the same time. I'm going to leave this engine at half and maybe even less. Hopefully this will get us relatively high. The boosters will probably only get us about 6,000 or so. Maybe with the engine helping, it'll get us to 10. I'm hoping it'll get us to 10. I'm hoping this will then get us to 40 or more. Then this engine will get us into orbit. We can detach this and then we'll use this for orbital maneuvers, rescue, and return. And yeah, we got science. Oh, that's... that is the one thing I wanted to try as well. Alright, let's see about that. These have to be sub-orbital, right? .4, 0.25. I'm going to also try this gear bay thing. What's the most efficient small engine that I have. Here 350. Oh, I don't have the Ant engine anymore. Okay. Gear bay on escape trajectory out of Kerbin. This is going to be crazy, but I'm making these little satellites. I hope they have the oomph, the Delta V, to escape. We will see. Maybe I can help them along. We will call this Mission 13. So we are trying to get into orbit, get some science with these thermometers, and rescue Seefrey. Get these on an escape trajectory, hopefully, and then on our way back in, test these detachment manifolds. Yeah, not too much going on. Let's see if this is a success or a disaster. This is going to be 10% of our budget. Just about, at least. And actually, let's... Yep. A little too low. I want to stick some stability enhancers on here. Not sure if this would stand on its own. And you know what? We are gonna give this one to Bob. Save. And yeah, let's hope this this all works. We do have legs. We'll be fine with the parachutes. We can run the engine a little bit. Oh. Hey, let's get these launch stability enhancers in the right... Good thing I looked. Turn on SES. We're going to leave throttle at half to start off with. We just need to worry about getting into orbit. So let's take off in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. We are going pretty good. I'm gonna cut the throttle even more. Now, normally you don't want to go faster than 200, but hey, these are solids and I can't really turn them off at this point. Alright, we are 7,000 meters now. And 8,000. Alright, I'm going to throttle up at 10,000. Okay. And those solids are out. Drop them. Ooh, they hit. Let's begin our gravity turn. And we are moving decently. So I'm going to turn pretty far over a bit. Did not put on lights. Forgot about that. Hopefully we can rendezvous in the light. Alright, we are picking up speed. This orbit. We want to get a bit higher, but we are traveling at a pretty decent clip. I may have turned a little too far over, but we're coming up pretty good. Let that hit 80 and cut it off. And let's plan for a circularizing maneuver. Come on, a little more. Ooh. That's probably okay. Let's pop that up. Alright, this stage is going to run out, so I'm going to start burning now. Actually, it may not run out, which would be really surprising to me. But I always overbuild, so... yeah, it is going to run out. I think. Okay. kill that maneuver. Add a new maneuver here. Alright, we're gonna stage. And we only have 250 meters per second. Let's oh no. That's the engine we want next. And then staging's all messed up. Alright. Let me just manually activate this engine. We're gonna make it. We don't have a problem, really. Slightly off from where we planned, but still pretty good. Oh, our apoapsis is a little high. Okay. Contracts. Rockomax decoupler at 83, and we are above that. Took that turn a little fast. Alright, so I'm burning here. I just want to get that down below 83. Let's bring it to 75. You know what? Actually, before we test that, we got a lot of fuel here. I just wasted some of it. But we have a lot of fuel here. I want to get that little probe on an escape trajectory. That means I want to thrust and get our orbit really high while using less than half of our fuel. Or our fuel for this stage, at least. Because that will mean the probe is going faster and won't need to use as much fuel of its own. I'm going to say about there. Now, this may be a disaster. Well, it won't be a total disaster. I'm going to decouple. both probes. Ooh, music just got louder. The thing is, I now need to slow down. So, no. Now, if I'm lucky, well, okay. And that will raise our... Yeah. I wonder if this is considered sub-orbital. Alright, we have some time. We have 12 minutes. And then we need to make an adjustment here. Nope, sorry. Not set as target. I want to switch to the probe. Alright, we are on this orbit. And let's see if we can get this to be an escape trajectory. We're not balanced well. Oh, that has moved a lot. We have to move it pretty far, though. So I want to watch my fuel. Or I should say my electric power. Once we get it past the moon, it should be pretty good. Yeah, let's not thrust up all the way. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Alright, we are facing the sun now. Run test. Hey, we got the small gear bay test. Let's switch back. Alright. Got 9 minutes. Don't have a estimated burn, but it's actually a pretty small delta V. And yes, we're in the sun now. So let us fast forward. Time warp here. Three, 2, 1 minute. Oh, I should have. Okay, well, we're actually going to be crossing really close to where the ascending, or actually, well, in that case, it's the descending node will be, so. Alright. I'm going to wait till about 10 seconds. It's going to be a pretty small burn. Alright. Important thing is that it's accurate. Let's add a maneuver here. Come on, can you leave the marker on that flag open? .8, 2.4, 1.4, 0.9, 1.4. .7. You know, that's about as good as I think I'll get. Let us get ready for that burn. Batteries are all charged. We have plenty of fuel. Probably could have given those probes a kick more, but, you know, they did pretty good. So, this actually worked out well, because Seefrey was behind us, so we went up higher to let him catch up. And then we'll be intercepting here. We just have to... we'll be going faster, so we'll have to slow down. But that's all in the plan. Alright, we got 12 minutes to our burn. Let us... time warp here. Fortunately, it does look like we'll be rendezvousing in the shadow. 3, 2, 1, or 2 minutes here. There he is, 56 kilometers away. Alright, this is a bit of a bigger burn. Didn't do it exactly on time, but alright, 0.6. That's gonna be really good. The thing is, we're gonna need to slow down by like or we're gonna need to change our velocity by a few hundred meters per second. Basically, when I get to 1 kilometer, I'm gonna fire the engines. Actually, I'm gonna do it now because we are passing him really quick. That wasn't the best burn at all. Alright, we're heading towards him at 25 meters per second. And let us get that to near 0 now. Alright, we're at near 0. Can we, we're basically co-orbital. I want to view. I want to switch to him. Let's view in the tracking station. Can I not select him yet? Does he be closer? Ah! There we go. Hey! Wake up! Put on your lights. We are going places. Yep, down. We are going down. We're also going relatively fast. Slow down. Alrighty. 80 meters, 70 meters. Almost lost a ship when the pink or purple went away. Alright, come on. Your light should be doing something real soon. Oh. Come on, where's your... There we go. Okay, here we go. Up. Oh. Turn around. A little down, a little forward. Space. Look that way. Come on. Grab. No! Down, down. Up. Your thought space was supposed to make you orient towards the camera. No. Forward. It's all backwards. Alright, let's try this one more time. Slowly. That's wrong. Down. Orientation's all weird. There. Let's try. Yeah. Grab. Board. Okay, we have Seefrey Kerman. One thing I did forget is temperature. Keep the data. You know, I probably didn't need different thermometers. You can use them again, can't you? Maybe not. Have to do some on re-entry. But we have rescued Seefrey. We have like a whole extra stage here. I have to find the right altitude to decouple that. At under 83. Then we need another orbit to do these. So we get sub-orbital. But that'll be next time. And then we should have enough science to unlock some more parts and maybe not go for the moon, but maybe head for Minmus. Because that takes a lot less. But that's next time. So I'll see you then. And thanks for watching. Some more Kerbal Space Program. First Contract.